though. I'm seeing a lot of red arrows on my chart, but... Jeremy?
Not real. You're not real.
What? Is there someone still down here? Hello everyone, Thranks is here, and welcome back to The Outer Worlds, episode 11, where we're in the Spacer's Choice geothermal plant. Parvati, make sure you're behind me. So we unlock the office door. What is the point of that? And this is the side office door. All of these doors being unlocked. This is interesting. But stand guard. Be careful. So it appears in the last episode that we discovered that Spacer's Choice may have in fact taken out a very lucrative insurance policy on the Emerald Vale geothermal plant and then brought an engineering team in to retrofit the mechanicals to go haywire and destroy everything in the plant, which, if that's the case, that really, I mean, my concern, let me just speak out loud, my concern is that they also have enough medicine to go around, and saying they don't is just a way to withhold the medicine for the people in power. Although I believe Thompson when he says that if he had enough medicine to go around, he would have, and that Adelaide's son was not fit for treatment based on a merit system, which is fair. And obviously the foreman received it, even though the foreman is not. So this is the terminal. Now, hold on a second. Before we go diverting power here, no, that's the main terminal. I don't want to do that yet. I want to mull this over. Let's see if we can find any more documents or files on these terminals that might influence our decision, because we haven't made it yet. Ooh, we do not have the skill to lockpick this door. Oh my. Lockpick is actually up to 36. Adjusted, patched, low pressure helmet, and Parvati, and this requires 45. So we would have to give 10 levels of our next level up. We're getting there. We're about halfway to leveling up. Perhaps that will unlock our door. This door is sealed. Alright, this is a free lockpick. Alright, lockers are empty. Let's see if we have any other armor that may increase our lockpicking skills. It's another lockpick plus 5, but... But we already have that helmet, right? And it's pretty much the same helmet. Melee weapon skills plus 5. Yeah, I don't really know about that. Okay. I hear something making noise. Alright, we'll use a few mag picks here. Let's see what's in this container.
Done.
A whole lot of nothing now. Some stimulation. Alright, what do we have here? I would like to unlock the door, please. This facility is in a state of lockdown. Authorization passcode required. I will enter Hobson's passcode. Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Personal files. Personal logs, Tanaka, Chief of Security. Okay, let's access the first personnel log. Chester Higgins again, that hull head, found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, just let me remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. It should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Ooh. We have to get that lockpick skill up. Okay, again, personnel log 87, or personal log 87, not personnel. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. I don't know, doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. The worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Automated message. Greetings, Security Chief Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero-G Brew. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Okay. It says a key card would open that, so maybe we just need to go get the key card.
Not a peep for me.
Yeah, let's be quiet for now, Parvati. Till we know exactly what we're up against down here. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of indicators. There's some problems here.
Wow, great work!
Thank you. I have a feeling they're going to come through that door before too long. This machine gun that fires light ammunition makes a lot of noise. Then I think we need to spend some time picking our favorite weapons and leveling them up and putting some mods on them. So I'm getting 2 notifications. I guess we have to go get the key card there. All right, now hold on. Get him, Parvati. Boom. Rinsed. You've been rinsed.
That's the last of them.
I know, they have a ton of armor, and we're not really doing ourselves any favors, but we have so much light ammunition. Perhaps we should just stick with the lightning gun, even though we're using up our energy ammunition. Perhaps this is the better way to handle this section. It is the more efficient way to handle it. What is this? What is this? Do I want to use it? Did I do the right thing? Wait, what have I done? Do I know what I did? I don't like that I did that without knowing what I'm doing. Okay. So if we just look at this quest, it tells me, right, to go back to there. Okay, and if I do this one, it also says to go back to there. Okay, so then we'll stick with these for now. Hello, Jeremy.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
Oh, you made it out of that junkyard.
All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Confirmation granted. I like the sound of that. I mean, why would we not, right? Let's let it do some of the heavy lifting on this one. Hastily written note. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. Ooh, that's a lot of ammunition. So you're just going to go around hunting down these auto mechanicals? Well, now hold on. I would like some of the experience. I'm not looking for you to get all the experience. Where are they all, though? I'm seeing a lot of red arrows on my chart, but... Jeremy?
You're not real. You're not real.
What? Is there someone still down here? Hold on, Parvati. We gotta...
No, just leave me alone.
Let's follow Jeremy.
No, just leave me alone.
No, we're coming down there. We're not leaving you alone. Stand by.
No, just leave me alone.
Nope, we're coming down. Do I want to lockpick that door, or...
Steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh my. This is a whole mess.
You're not
Where's
real.
Jeremy
You're not
going?
real.
Mechanicide protocols currently active. Please do not interrupt.
I guess we need to follow Jeremy, and we'll have to go back up and search the other stuff later.
No, just leave me alone.
Now, hush, whoever you are. We're trying to figure this out. Jeremy should either unlock the door or walk clean through the steam.
Phantom.
Either one. Which mission do we have loaded? How about the Frightened Engineer? Right? Yeah, that's where we're headed. I don't want to use my picks on that if I don't have to. Jeremy, are you going to clear this place out? The real question is, am I going to get credit for the experience? Because I don't want you getting kills if I don't get the experience.
Sweep it.
Oh! Woo! We made it!
Yeah, exactly. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm sure Jeremy would do a great job of attacking everybody. Ooh, that's not a direction we can go. Hold on, let's follow Jeremy. I feel like this is a thing we need to do while it's happening. We can always go back and figure out the places we've yet to explore. Jeremy's trying to purge all the auto mechanicals that have gone rogue out of this location. Another valve for power. Let's wait before we interact with that.
Unexpected.
Unexpected.
Investigating.
Open fire, Jeremy.
System outperforming.
Thank you for distracting them, Jeremy.
No messing.
Parvati, handle it.
You right up.
All right, okay.
Nice one.
Yeah, I would like the experience, everyone. I'm just saying. Jeremy? Hold on, I can't... We're not being thorough. Jeremy.
Mechanicide protocols currently active. Please do not interrupt.
Yeah, I'm not trying to interrupt, but you are guiding the pacing of this exploration, and I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so we're gonna loot everything in here. Lot of junk to sell to the vending machine. Okay, now you're just sort of making circles, so I'm inclined to think that we're gonna leave you behind now. Right? Let's see what Jeremy's actually going to do. Upstairs. Oh, look at this. Oh, back here, I see. And then this one as well. Okay, well, we're opening up some of these doors locked from the other side. That is good. All right, let's leave Jeremy. Let's leave Jeremy be for now. I think you're just gonna distract us. Yeah, you're making circles now. All right, we're gonna explore on our own terms. Sorry, Jeremy. You don't control this pacing. All right, we've activated E1 at this point. For better or for worse, that was already done. Let's see what we have in here. Riot control armor. Ah, free lockpick. I always want one of those. Lots of weapon mods. Again, should probably have modded some of our stuff, but we seem to be doing all right. This lightning gun makes pretty quick work of these mechanicals. And by pretty quick, I mean stupidly quick work. Oh, what have we here? Lots of armor parts. And... Alright. And we do not have access to this terminal. We need Chester's passcode. Jeremy, I think you're just following us around at this point, like a lost puppy dog. Alright, repair bay. Let's access repair log 12. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals, every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. Alright, Higgins. Mechanics log 0020 just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in our plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing on my own by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. think we'll stick with the shotgun for a minute and try to save some more of that. Oh, see, but that seems so... Ooh. Geothermal key card. Alright, so... This is a pretty significant room up in here. So this is the security office. Let's see what this terminal here. We don't have Chester's passcode. So we got the passcode for the geothermal place, the actual reactor.
Get away!
Mm-hmm. Chester, we need your passcode now. You're going to have to cooperate one way or the other.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
No, we're coming down there now, and you're going to cooperate. Now, you listen to me. Listen to reason. Jeremy's coming for you. If you don't get your stuff together, Jeremy is going to really come after you. Ah, here we go. A ladder down.
Not real. You're not real.
I assure you I'm as real as they come, and I'm going to bring this hammer mill tactical shotgun to bear
Not real.
if we
You're
can't
not real.
if we can't figure something out.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
No, no, no. There'll be no leaving you alone. Now, Higgins? Talk
You're
to
not
me.
real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Slow down and tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorize me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here, Chester?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Fair is fair. And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
I hear a lot about these cysty pigs. I'm curious, but only morbidly so. So you were an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Wonderful. If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
It might be late to do that. Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module, and someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Yes, thank you. Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Okay, let me just ask you one more
The
thing.
tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I know how you've been surviving all this time. Tell me about specifically what happened.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
How did you not starve?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Yeah.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
I'm aware. That's horrible. How could this have happened?
You mean, why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it.
If by voices...
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
I should go. But I will take this. Find all 3 volumes and return to Thomas. I will take antibiotics cream and this impact hammer. You don't need any of this, Chester. Chester, definitely not insane, Higgins. You're relieved of your command. I'm gonna solve this place for you. Don't you fret about that. Okay, one quest at a time. Engineering manuals, you should return to Thomas. Retrieve a logic module. Okie dokie. Let's do that. I think we can get out of this section here. Alright, we have a hallway here. Jeremy is still wandering around. Yep, this is where the steam is, so we're going to bypass all of this. Parvati. Oh, you are just going to crouch and follow me. Well, that's good. Alright, let's look at this terminal. Shut off the steam release valves, please, and thank you. Okay, and we have access here. Ooh, a workbench. We were just talking about modifying some of our weapons. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Let's see if we can modify this. Quiet muzzler makes it quiet. Fun times barrel, critical hit damage. Oh, that sounds like fun. Yep. And what about this one? Shock damage, plasma damage. Oh. Does this change... Does this change the munition type? Well, I guess we need to find out. Oh, so now we're still using light ammunition, but we get shock rounds? Oh, that is fun, fun, fun. Let's level this up a little bit. Yep, I would like to tinker, and again, and again. Tinkered items can be no greater than 5 levels above your own. Ooh. I think we could, yeah, we could go ahead and let's do the hunting rifle again. And maybe one more time on that one? Oh, I'm so unsure. This one looks like a fun one. We're going to tinker this one up a little bit. We have all these bits. We might as well. 400 DPS now. How about one more? We do have a lot of bits. Alright, one more time. And then this one is the one we'll use. Well. Alright, one more time. All right, that's a lot of bits spent. Now let's repair all. Yes, please. And then I suppose we should repair these. Weapon parts. You know what? Let's stop. Let's stop using our weapon parts for now. Are we going to go through this room? Let's go up this ladder and see what's going on up here. We have another... This is a E2 valve location. I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and use our mag picks to go into that room. Let's do it. It's only 3 of them. Oh, that... Oh, no. Boo. Oh, well. That's okay. Live and learn. We have lived and learned the hard way on that one, unfortunately. I feel like we should activate this E2. Let's do it. Jeremy, you almost caught an electro shotgun shell. You frightened me. Alright, do we have a terminal over here worth messing with? No, it does not appear like it. We do have some facial mask skin cream. Sure. Why the heck not? A couple of items hidden in the corner. Gotta search the nooks and crannies, Thrank says. Are you okay, Parvati? Watch the steam. Metalysis gel? Sure. Alright, let's use the security terminal. Right, auto-mechanical control terminal. We're going to modify their behavior. Guard mode. Intruders. Select new mode. Error. Auto-mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record, C. Higgins. Please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. Alright, then how about new targets? Auto-mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Okay, let's define intruders. Intruders, all persons or entities not identified as property of Spacer's choice. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Intruders as Spacer's choice auto-mechanicals. Definition of intruders successfully updated. Modified definition successfully forwarded to security. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders. Okay, well, we don't really need to do that as we've successfully cleaned this place out of auto-mechanicals, but I suppose if you don't have the means to fight them, that is an easy way to handle the situation. Okay, so that being the case, let's make sure there's no terminals up here to activate. Nope, we have an E3 panel. Let's do that. Okay, so we've got everything flowing again. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's all as it should be. All the pipes look like they're flowing now. I don't see any shutdown. We could look for an E4 panel, but I don't think we'll need it. Okay, well, let's go get this logic module here. Get these mag picks. Corrupted logic module. Drino, weapon parts. Yeah, all of this, please. Thank you. And return to Ludwig. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is... nothing left to do but to divert the power. I think at this point what we should do is probably get a few more weapon parts instead of just junking everything. Cell value 25, 16, 38, 7.5. Anything that's worth less than 10 bits. Condition 100%, 100%. I think what we can do is to junk this one, and we'll junk this one, right, because of the money. Junk that one. Junk it. Alright, we don't... I think we'll just hold on to all that for now. We don't have to get rid of everything. It's a sprat! Alright, so this is where we make our decision.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion, Parvati. You've fought alongside me very loyally. I trust you.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers in power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
I see your point. I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you, Parvati.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Well, I trust you. Anybody to fight alongside me this long, you have a lot of my trust. And I agree. I think the deserters knew what they signed up for when they came out here, that it was going to be hard living in a colony, and for them to leave just because they suffered loss when so many other people have suffered loss. I'm sorry, but... Let's check the plant status. This access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Emerald Vale geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. I would like to redirect power. Warning, safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Are you sure you want to continue? Return to route. Have we not activated all of the valves? Let's take a peek real quick before we do that, and let's just make sure there's not... Because look. Oh, that's to the botanical lab. Hold on. That's the Edgewater. Let's just make sure there's not one more valve that we need to flip before we do something like that. Alright, hold on, Parvati. I'm doing some research now. This is the botanical lab. I don't see a power regulator on either one. That says botanical lab. That pipe says botanical lab. This pipe says Edgewater. Both pipes are going into here with no power. But, alright, I guess we're just going to divert the power. I think we've officially flipped all the switches. So let's redirect power. We're going to redirect power to Edgewater. Let's make sure we're reading this properly. I would like to redirect the power to Edgewater. Power successfully redirected to Edgewater. Botanical Laboratory power regulator is now safe to remove. Edgewater Saltooner Cannery power regulator is now operating optimal capacity. Additional structural damage detected. Permanent power failure detected in Botanical Laboratory. Notice, blatant disregard for Spacer's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, Parvati. There it is. The Edgewater pipe. Alright, let's go convince the deserters to return now. Deserters' reputation decreased. I'm sure it decreased quite a bit, if I had to guess. Oh, we're still friendly. And revering. Spacer's Choice is revering me. Yeah, the deserters... Once I bring these engineering guides back to the guy who's looking for them, I think we'll be able to convince everybody to come back except Adelaide. Adelaide will likely not come back, but we'll see. We'll see how everybody else goes. So I need to go head to the deserters now. And oh, look at this, prefabricated living, just like home. Nice little Spacer's Choice house. Taste the freedom. Okay. So we'll head on over to the Botanical Gardens. We'll inform everybody that there's really no point in just sticking around now. And then they'll have to come back, right? They will. They'll have to come back. And that will be in the next episode. Until then, take care.